Let's talk about the Brawl for All real quick. The Vice documentary.
Okay. Well, what'd you think?
Well, I feel like they said a bunch of stuff that I already knew, which is to be fair is a given because there's not a lot that was.
That's
yeah.
The show is designed to tell you about. The show is designed for the casual viewer.
Yeah, it's not designed for people who watch RF videos
like us. Yeah.
So I thought this was going to be like, because the last couple were really serious. I thought this was going to be like lighthearted and fun, but it was more. They tried to keep it serious as well in this one too.
Yeah. Well,
Godfather.
the concept is Godfather was going nuts. He said,
I smoke weed. I smoke weed. Yeah, I was smoking cannabis. So.
And
Godfather
my wife
said,
"You smoke too much weed," and I said, "No, I smoke enough weed."
And he said, "I sell white women and smoke weed." And he said that I smoke weed before every fight in this tournament. I said, "Cool."
He smokes weed 24/7.
He also hates the pimps, which is crazy. Yeah. Wow. And he said, "You lost to Bart, Godfather, because you were high on cannabis."
His wife was mad at him because he lost because he was high.
Yeah, he didn't get that money. And this was also.
If you don't understand, he smokes as much weed as New Jack does cocaine.
Godfather said these words out of his mouth also. So me, Butterbean, and Gilbert were hanging out smoking weed. And I'm like, God damn, Godfather rules.
I need more of that.
Can we have Pedro draw that for the cover?
Yeah, Godfather, Butterbean, and Gilbert smoking weed. I said, this kind of rules. If anything coming out of this documentary, I really like The Godfather, like a lot.
Yeah.
Like I already did, and now I really do. So it's like cool.
Has he done a shoot? Have you seen a Godfather shoot interview?
I have not. I don't think I've ever
I
watched
haven't
one.
even
I'm
looked.
gonna have to search for one.
I want to watch a Butterbean shoot video. That dude went through a lot of shit. He's basically like, I'm ugly. That's his gimmick.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, it was everything that we already knew about it. If you didn't know about the Brawl for All, I'm sure it was fun to watch, though. There was some. I mean, the interviews are cool. Seeing all the interview everybody, seeing Draws again was kind of crazy. Because I can't imagine.
It is crazy.
The last time I saw Draws.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. I mean, they did touch on the D'Lo Draws thing a little near the end of the episode.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird like.
Yeah.
D'Lo's like, yeah, he'll never. It's like his number one regret ever. And Draws was like, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he didn't do anything malicious. It's not like he did on purpose or anything.
No, he doesn't seem like he holds any ill will towards them. I'm sure it's fucking
which
easy,
is pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Russo made the Brawl for All because JBL wouldn't shut the fuck up in the locker room.
That's fucking tremendous.
That kind of rules. Like, I'm going to make this whole thing because I don't like one person backstage.
Russo was sitting there as they're like filming it. He's like, oh, it's terrible. But
yeah, they show him watching JBL get knocked out at the end. He's like, oh man, I don't like seeing that. But he has a smile on his face.
He rewinds it, looks at it again.
Damn, this sucks.
It's rough, man. He rewinds it again and he laughs.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Dan Severn backed out after the Godfather fight because he said this is bullshit. he backed out.
I would have loved to see like how far he would have made it though.
I did not know this, that Dr. Death tore his hamstring in the match with Bart Gunn. I just always thought he lost.
I didn't know that either.
I thought he just lost. But that actually now makes a lot more sense why Bart Gunn beat him because he had no strength in anything because he could barely stand up, which is pretty crazy. If you guys didn't know, Bart Gunn won the Brawl for All, and they're like, he's like, so what's next? He said, I don't know, man. It wasn't a wrestling tournament. Just get your ass home and we'll figure something out.
Yeah, they did nothing with him for months.
Yeah, it was a long time.
They gave him big gold gloves. Said go home.
They kept saying the big thing was that he was going to fight Stone Cold, but that never happened. Like the winner was going to have a program with Steve Austin, and then that never panned out because they did like a shoot thing.
Well, they wanted Dr. Death to come through and win the whole thing, and then
because he was like
they should have just worked it. Like who cares? They should have.
I'm surprised they did. They tried their hardest to work it, but it just didn't work.
Well, there's a scene where Butterbean says he walked by Vince, and Vince smiled at him before he was going to go out and fuck up Bart Gunn.
Vince absolutely did that match just so Bart Gunn would get sent home.
100%. He said, "Oh, you know what, Bart? Here's your reward. You get this high tier fight with Butterbean."
Yeah.
The fuck sent him to the wolves, bro.
Yeah, that's tough. This whole thing about Dr. Death also reminded me of the greatest shoot interview of all time with Luke Gallows, where Jesse
I posted that clip on
Jesse from Biscuits and Gravy went, "Fuck Dr. Death."
John Laurinaitis. So Just a little story to it. John Laurinaitis, this was in FCW. John Laurinaitis, they would bring people in, and Dr. Death was one of the guys that came in. And sometimes wrestlers would come in and give them homework. So their homework was they had to read Dr. Death's book and then do like a quiz on it. So Jesse and Festus get called into Laurinaitis' office, and Laurinaitis is giving them business. He's saying, why didn't you guys fucking do this? He's a legend in the business. And Festus is like, Luke Gallows is like, I passed 100%. I read the book and I
bought the book.
Yeah, I bought the book with my own money, $20. And John's like, oh, well, I'm sorry about that, kid. And then Jesse, what the hell? And Jesse looks at him and says, fuck Dr. Death. He goes off on him because his dad was fucking Terry Gordy.
Can you step out of the room? He said,
he's trying to get in. Jesse reads him the fucking riot act because Dr. Death owes his mom and his money.
He owes his mom money. And Johnny Ace goes, well, I didn't know that.
You're excused. Have a good day, kids.
Well, I didn't know that. And he said, what do you mean you didn't read the book? Dr. Death used to do 20-minute finishes in Japan.
What was that?
It was Dr. Death.
If you want to find it, it's I'm pretty sure it's on the High Spots Network. It's Developmentally Speaking 2. It's hosted by Kurt Hawkins. It's that episode. It's gosh. Luke Gallows. It's
Kurt Hawkins.
And Tongaloa, I think it right? Is that
maybe? Yeah, I don't remember who else was in there.
Yeah, but definitely watch. It's hilarious. Great Collie stories in that.
Johnny Ace putting over Dr. Death's All Japan run is like one of my favorites. He used to do 20-minute finishes in Japan. True, and that's true.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that rules. That's all I can think of.
The next Dark Side episode next week, what was it, Tuesdays, is the Jimmy Snuka episode, which is going to be dark.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it because I've liked the one so far, but I'm not crazy interested in this one, I don't think.
No, I feel like this is the one thing I know stuff about. It's Jimmy Snuka and
I hope
Nancy
they mention Vince covering it up. I really
That's what
hope they go
I'm wondering how they handle WWE's stuff with that. I know, obviously, I know about this. I mean, you hear the rumors, but that's one of the ones I'm looking forward to because I really don't know too much about it.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts from this one too was when Butterbean was like, his kid was like, "Daddy, you killed Bart Gunn." He said, "No, he's still alive."
He's just sleeping.
Yeah. Some fun facts about that too. Bart Gunn and Butterbean were actually going to fight in MMA in Japan.
After the Brawl for All, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after the Brawl for All. This is later on. But Bart wanted 12 weeks to train, and they said, you get 4 days. And he said, maybe not. A 4-day fight camp for a fight where he gets ass kicked. Yeah.
Dude, Butterbean would have whooped him.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know if he shot on him. Maybe I don't know. Still, yeah, probably.
It's just I don't know. I mean, a trained fighter fighting a wrestler that isn't a trained fighter. I mean, he's a bad motherfucker, Bart Gunn, but like, there's a difference between a trained fighter and a guy that's good at fighting.
Yeah, you're right. And my man Kimbo Slice, rest in peace.
Kimbo. Dada 2000, 3000. What was his name?
4000.
Dada. 4000.